Hello genius, this is Kumar Vani from upstudyportal.com. In this video, you will learn about a very important writing skill that any student while doing his or her graduation should learn. In this video, we are going to talk about news writing for print media. If you are looking to make your career in mass media, then this video is absolutely for you. This video is roughly divided into three parts. In the first part, we'll learn about what is news writing. In the second part, you will know about the structure of news. And in the third part, we'll try to understand news writing with an example. At the end of this video, I will share with you some important tips to write the news in an efficient way. So if you are interested, stay tuned. What is news? Though the question seems simple, but it is not very easy to answer. I'll be answering this question from the student's point of view who is learning the news writing skill. To answer this question, news is a truly concise and accurate report of a recent event. News, as we can define it in this way. News consists of the elements of strangeness, curiosity and informativeness. Sometimes it is also understood that news is the short form of North, East, West and South. In a funny way, some people will also define it with an example like this. If a dog bites a man, then it doesn't become a news. But if a man bites a dog, then it becomes a news. And that is the strangeness about news. To review the definition of news, it is a report of what has recently happened. It is a concise report, it is a true report and it is an accurate report because news is read by many people around. So it has to be trustworthy. And this is how we understand the news. Let us move on to the second part where we will learn about the structure of news item. To write a news article, one has to follow the proper structure of it. Before writing news article, one has to go into the details of the event. Journalist investigates all the details and its accuracy and then sits down to write a news article. Let us try to understand what is the structure of news article. Primarily, there are three sections of any news article that appears in the print media. First, headline, that is also called lead line. Second part comes when we get a short and concise information about the news, that is called intro paragraph, sometimes introduction. Third and most important part of any news article is the body. Let us try to understand each of it. First, headline or lead line. It is the headline that attracts the reader's attention. Headline consists of very few words and it also gives very concrete information. In the headline, helping verbs are intentionally avoided and the verb is always used in simple present tense. It is by reading the headline, reader decides whether to read the full news or not. Moving on to the second section of any news article, that is intro paragraph. In this paragraph, we generally find the place and date of event. Also, we read here the source of information or the agency of the information. In this paragraph, the questions like who, whom, what, where, how, these are answered in a very short and concise manner because Any news article should answer all these questions to be informative and accurate. In the third part, the body of the news article, we get to know all the answers to these questions in a detailed manner. Here, the questions like who, whom, why, where and what are answered in a very detailed manner so that reader comes to know about what had happened, where it had happened, how it had happened, who were the people involved in the event and all these things like this. So, news article consists of these three parts, sections or elements, whatever we call it for the sake of our convenience and understanding. It is headline, intro paragraph and body. Now let us try to understand these three sections of any news article with an example, and you will have a better understanding of a news article. Here we have a news article as an example to understand the structure of news writing. As I have told you already, there are three main elements of a news item: heading or headline, second element is intro paragraph, and third element is body of the news. I have randomly selected this news piece as an example to illustrate the elements of news writing. As you can see here, smoking ban in local parks is the headline of this news writing. The red squared part forms the place and date of it. As you can read, Mumbai, 10th June. In the parenthesis, they have also mentioned the agency of information. Immediately after that, there is the intro paragraph. Sometimes it is also called introduction. I'll read the introduction for you and you will have a better understanding of it. Smoking is now banned at certain locations in the city of Mumbai, such as restaurants, shops, theaters and retailers. The BMC proposed to now ban smoking in all city parks and trails. This is the introduction of this news. Moving on, we have the body of the news. I'll read the body of the news. The BMC decided it's best for parks to go smoke free for several reasons, including clean air, children's safety and fire prevention. The proposal prohibits all types of tobacco use, including cigars, pipes, cigarettes, chewing tobacco, dip, e-cigarettes and vapor devices. If you are caught smoking, you will be fined ₹500. If you reread the news article given here as an example, you will have a better understanding of the structure of news writing. Let us move on to the next slide. Before moving further, I request you to consider subscribing Upstudy Portal YouTube channel for more topics like this. Let us concentrate on some important points to remember while writing the news. First, choose only catchy and important words for headline, because it is the headline that catches reader's attention and then reader decides whether to read the news or not. It is very important to use simple present tense and active voice in the headline. Intro paragraph should consist only necessary information, because rest of the information we are going to write in the body of the news. Next important point to remember is body of the news should always preferably written in the past tense, because the reporting takes place after the event. It is very necessary that the reporter should use media specific language and expressions that is the common practice among journalists. Also, one should always keep in mind that in a news writing, we should not include long sentences and complicated structures. Last but not the least, it is very necessary to conclude the news article in such a way, in proper way, so that it looks like a finished writing and reader should have a complete understanding of the topic that is being reported. I hope you have learned something about news writing as a student. I'm aware that this short video is not going to make you a journalist, but it will definitely help you write a news article in a better way. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next.